right. Good afternoon, Sheryl. How are you today?
Good.
Good. All righty. Thank you so much for meeting with me. I've enjoyed talking with you thus far. I'm going to go ahead and give you the floor now. Why don't you tell me a little bit about the work that you've been doing?
Currently, I'm an executive assistant and office administrator, and I also do human resources for the company that I'm working for. I work for 3 C-suite executives. I do a lot of board meeting minutes, agendas. I do a lot of travel arrangements. I do expense reports for all three. I am very involved in the office and what's going on. I work with some of the shareholders every once in a while. I speak with them. I basically hire all new staff. I take them from the top to the bottom, E-Verify, EEOC, things of that nature. I work with various contractors throughout our office and throughout our building. I make sure that everyone's got what they need, supplies, things of that nature. And I'm just a self-starter, and I do a little bit of everything.
All right, great. And then prior to that position, I'm just taking a peek here at your resume. Were you doing similar type of work?
Yes, I've been doing administrative work for a while, for about 15 years, and I've got extensive background in that. I've worked, again, for C-suite executives. I've also been an assistant general manager at a senior living facility. I had 30-something people that reported to me. I ran the community with another person. I've done a lot of planning with companies. I worked at a university here in the Daytona area. I worked for the vice president of enrollment management, and we did quite a few events, big events. I did budgeting for them. I did all of his office. He had 8 different departments that reported to him, and I took care of those departments as well. Did all of his travel, his expense, their expenses. I did a little bit of everything.
All right. And then also Taylor College. So it looks like about 7 years higher education experience combined with the college here in Daytona.
Yes, about that long. Yes.
All righty. Great. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and stop this part of. I did want to ask you really quickly about your software skills.
Oh, yes. I'm very good with the computers. I know all the Microsoft products. I use Canva. I used Adobe Acrobat. Actually, I use that quite often. I've done a little bit of PowerPoint, of course, Word, Excel, some of that. And of course, Outlook, we use that. And then there's other programs that I've used. Currently, we're using a program called File, which is an accounting program. I've also used Concur. We just changed from Concur over to File. So I'm very experienced in those type programs.
Okay, wonderful. All right, well, don't go anywhere. I got a few more things to talk to you about. Thank you.